Thank you for listening to ShulchanAruch.com.
What is a woman to do, or a man to do, if he forgot to light Shabbos candles and Shekia, sunset, has already arrived? Erev Shabbos, especially right before candle lighting, is a very pressured and stressful time period with a lot of things to do. And it happens sometimes that a woman or a man who has to light because he's alone didn't pay attention. Shekia has arrived and they haven't yet lit candles. For a woman not to light Shabbos candles is tremendously anguishing and causes her pain and bothersome. She'll be very mentally disturbed about this. Is there any heter to light candles after Shekia, after sunset? And is there anything at all that she can do in such a situation? So initially, lechatchila, one is to light Shabbos candles at the set time that's written in the calendar for one's location. Commonly this is 18 minutes before Shekia, but in some places even more, a half hour to 40 minutes, as the Jerusalem custom. And there are various reasons behind why we proceed so much before Shekia, or due to the simple reason that you shouldn't come to be too close to Shekia and then miss Shekia, and have missed the time for lighting, or in order to fulfill Tosefes Shabbos, to fulfill the mitzvah deraisa of accepting Shabbos earlier, or to suspect for the opinion of Yereim, who holds Shabbos Shekia begins 15 minutes before sunset, so we light 18 minutes before sunset, as writes the Mishnah Berurah in 261, Sivkat and 23. Whatever the case is, that's when the Chatchili you're supposed to light, what it says on the calendar. If you didn't do so, and that time has passed, you can still light according to the letter of the law until sunset. Until it says Shekia on your calendar for your area, you can light until that time. Once, however, that time has arrived of Shekia, and one has not yet lit candles, it is biblically forbidden to light candles at that time, and one who forgot to do so lost the opportunity. So is the ruling today of all Klal Yisrael, based on the ruling of the Alter Rebbe and Seder Hachnasa Shabbos, as ruled the Geonim, that Bein Hashmashis begins after sunset. Bein Hashmashis is suffix if it's day or night, so perhaps it's already Shabbos, and this is a questionable biblical matter, of which biblically one is required to be stringent, and then it's biblically forbidden for one to light candles after sunset. The Alter Rebbe, based on this, writes in the letter printed in the supplement to chapter 261 that one is to be very careful in this matter to not light after Shekia, and one is to warn his wife and family to be careful in this and be aware of this. And the Alter Rebbe concludes in that letter and writes that while it's very challenging for a woman, and she may have a desire to light candles anyways because she's so distressed, writes the Alter Rebbe, Hashem will forgive the woman for missing the opportunity of lighting the candles before sunset, and she will receive a good blessing and be rewarded for abstaining from lighting the candle after sunset. So before Shekia, one fulfills the mitzvah of lighting candles by lighting candles. After Shekia, one fulfills the mitzvah of lighting candles by not lighting candles, as a person's not allowed to, and they will receive reward for not doing so. So concludes the Alter Rebbe there, to console the woman. However, is it true that there's really nothing to do? What about asking a guy? If there's a Gentile available, such as you or your neighbor have a Gentile maid, or neighbors, can you ask them to light the candles for you, and does that count as if you are doing the mitzvah of lighting candles? So this matter faces a number of halachic problems. Number one, just like you're not allowed to do malacha on Shabbos, you can't ask a guy to do so for you. So how can you ask a guy to light candles for you? On the other hand, we find certain leniencies that are appropriated to asking Gentiles during the period of Bein Hashmashas before nightfall, and perhaps here too that would apply. On the other hand, even if it were allowed that you're allowed to ask a Gentile, who says it helps? Doesn't the woman have to do the mitzvah? How does it help for a guy to do the mitzvah for you? How does that help you fulfill the mitzvah? A guy doesn't have shlichus, they can't be a shliach. So Amir Hashem, this aspect and this part of the halacha we will discuss in part 2 next week, Amir Hashem, as to whether a woman may ask a Gentile to light for her. If so, until what time? If so, how does it work and why does it work? How many candles may the guy light for her? And may she recite?
Thank you for listening to ShulchanAruch.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at ShulchanAruch.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many Sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.